Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. I called my buddy Dave Swanson down on Cayuga Lake this morning before I was to do this report to all of you. And I said, Dave, before you had told me about a friend of yours using bacon fat and catching fish, and especially perch and crappies and so forth. I said, you told me a day or two ago, you sent me a picture of perch you're catching on bacon fat. I said, explain it more to me. And he says, well, I'm cutting the bacon fat into strips about 2.5 inches long by 1/4 inch wide. They tend to stay on the hook a little bit better than minnows do. But the way Dave is fishing for perch, now he's fishing Cayuga Lake. It doesn't matter where you go. Wherever there's perch, this method is going to work. He says, I'm using a drop shot weight. And then about 1 foot above that, I have one hook, and I have a minnow on that. Then 1 foot above that, I have a second hook on my line, and I have a piece of bacon fat on that. And he said, so I'm giving them a choice. But he said, it seems to be that of those two baits, they will hit the bacon fat more than the perch or more than the minnow, and the minnows don't stay on the hook as well. So I'm thinking, okay, perch or perch, but remember, walleyes are perch. They're part of the perch family. And why wouldn't they hit the same thing? And I'll bet you if you took a strip of bacon fat and instead of made it 2.5 inches long or whatever like Dave's using for perch, make it longer. Make it 4 or 5 inches long, a little bit wider, and put it on your hook. You're not using live bait. You're using an artificial bait, essentially. And I bet you the walleyes would hit that like crazy. I'll bet you if you did the same thing going in a stream, you could catch stream trout doing the same thing. It's really interesting. And as a addendum to this, I just got a text. And my buddy Dave sent me a picture. He said 2 perch at the same time. One was on the minnow, one was on the bacon fat. They caught him. He caught him. Obviously, he's got 2 hooks on there, so he can catch 2 fish at a time. And these were dandies. He also said that a lot of the perch he's catching are 12 inches long. That's a big perch. And he said, I cooked 5 of them last night for our dinner. And he said for the 3 of us, the 5 perch of those 12 inches were more than enough food. So the bonus of this whole report is, number 1, I've given you a new bait to use. Number 2, I've given you a way to catch some really big perch. And 3, now you've got another meal that you can look forward to. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.